All right, chat. How you doing today? It's been a little while. It's been a long while. It's been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days. Jeez.
What's you up?
Please no, thank you for the 43 months. You're getting closer to that badge. I gotta update the badge. The old badges. I feel like I gotta do that sometime soon. I feel like the top end people are like catching up. It's probably not good for me. Oh well. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Fun fact, in case anyone cares, D20, for those that don't know, has been slowly spreading his Cthulhu tentacles onto several different streaming platforms because everyone is trash in a way and everyone is good in a way. Does that make sense? So obviously we got the YouTube, we got the Twitch, we have Kick. YouTube's been just deleting accounts for no reason, just like for funsies. It's been deleting it. Not mine or anything like that, but just other people's that I follow, and they're just like, meh, deleting it. So we're also over on Rumble because, well, why not? There's like 6 board game people over there. And then X. I always forget about X. I tweet a lot, or post. I'm not calling it a post. So I'm over there, and it's really just there to guide people over here. X is so bad at live. It's so bad. Elon for a little while was like, we're gonna make it a big thing. We're gonna make it great and whatever. Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm happy you build rockets and whatnot, but you're really bad at live platforms. Oh well. All right, so I gotta catch up on the YouTubes first. Alex, you were first. I thought we were doing Netflix and chill. Nah, babe. Trust me. Marvel Champions and Chill is where it's at. Let's go. A new Kickstarter RPG in the vein of Zelda and Final Fantasy looks interesting. Looks like a whole lot of homage going on with it. If you get my drift, I do. So I have it up on the page because we're going to look at that. Because I was like, I wonder how much it is. And I saw it. I was like, oh, they're just ripping it. So we will talk about that later tonight. We're going to talk about FFG's new live schedule that just came out. Not that, sometime today. After, I guess, noon. And then we'll talk a little bit about the next chapter of things as well today. Am I caught up with chat yet? No. Seems similar to Twilight Sword. Name and check it out. Mighty Monday Marvel Champion tonight. We'll see. I mean, we'll play something Marvel Champions. I just don't know what yet. A part of me wants to still get through some heroes, play them some more, play certain scenarios, maybe things that are in print still for some of our new people, maybe things that aren't in print. I don't know. We'll see how much time there is. We'll see, chat. I don't know. JFD, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, there we go. Now I'm caught up. Marble Madness, Marvel Mayhem members, make some noise. Let's go. Link, hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to chat. Not gonna lie, I missed the all right chat. World Series had me glued. World Series was phenomenal. I barely watched any of it because I don't like the Dodgers and I don't like the Blue Jays. But I watched the highlights and it was a good one. It was a good one overall. So at least it was entertaining. Are you a fan of donuts? If so, what is your favorite all-time favorite donut? So I am. My son and I enjoy. We used to go to get donuts every Thursday. That was like our thing for whatever reason, because I don't like my heart, so I wanted to slow it down. It was going a little too fast, right? My heart was always on it, so you gotta slow that bad boy down. So we support a local baker by us, and they have an Oreo donut, or basically they take like a regular donut and they take all like the white filled frosting and then whip it all up and add more sugar because, why not? And then dump it on top, and then they crush an Oreo and they put that on top. Every time I look at the other or the other donuts, and I go, oh, they all look good. But that Oreo one, I got a soft spot for Oreos. So I usually end up with an Oreo donut pretty much every single time. But I do like the vast majority of donuts. I think donuts are delicious. Just incredibly bad for you. I think a Fantastic Four core box makes sense. Protection, Sue Storm, Aggression, Johnny, Leadership, Reed, and Justice Thing. We'll talk a bit about that too, because a bunch of people on my video today were I don't want to say pushing back, but they were just like, no, like a Fantastic Four core doesn't make sense, D20. You're crazy. And I get their point of view, but I disagree with them. I think they're making arguments that don't make sense, personally, and so we'll talk a bit about that too. Actually, let me bring that up because there's some interesting arguments, and I think now after the whole everything we saw with Arkham, I just think I'm more right. I think I'm more right. All right, so mine is the ultra rare pink frosted sprinkle donut. Stores here in my neck of the woods don't make that kind of donut often, so if I see it, I'm grabbing it. The pink frosted donut is really good. I'm a big fan of it. Dunkin' Donuts has it by a lot. Speaking of, Tiger Forever says Krispy Kreme over Dunkin' all day, every day, donut versus cake. So I am not a Krispy Kreme fan. I don't like Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't like how hot they are. I don't like hot, warm donuts. Not a fan. I also, through one of my credit cards, for those that don't know me really well, I churn credit cards. I'm not going to explain it, but that's another weird hobby I have because I don't like paying for travel. So one of my credit cards gives me a credit statement to Dunkin' Donuts every single month for $8. So I pick up some munchkins and a cup of coffee once a month. I get my son some munchkins. I get a cup of coffee. I go to Dunkin' Donuts a lot. Then I use their app to get the free points from the thing I'm already getting reimbursed for. It's a win-win. So then I just get more free donuts. Kansas Kyle, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I think it's been 7 days for me. Joshy, welcome. It always makes me sad when you're not around on Wednesdays. Epic, welcome to chat. I am doing well, man. Hopefully you're doing well. I forgot what you look like. It's been so long. Makes me sad. Chat, I have bad news for you all. I have really bad news for you all. D20 won't be around next week. The whole week. Nothing. Because we'll be in Disney. So if you're going to be in Disney World, I guess say hi if you see me. Because I run into people at airports now. So if you see me, just say hi. I'll be with my family. You can see novels too. I'll even do a picture. I'll give you the Triple H pose too if you really want it. Where like you always like so someone is just like, and then if you have a belt too, that'd be really sweet. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out ideas for you. That's all I'm saying. Not sure I like the core box of a single team like Fantastic Four, Kai Berra. Original core was Avengers, but it felt more of a mix of different heroes. I see Fantastic Four as just Fantastic Four. Why would they would need to make any hero packs in the new core wave evergreen as well. Kai Berra, kind of what you're saying is the part that I disagree on. Because it was an Avengers box. That's all it was. Now, you can argue that the Avengers are the main part of Marvel. I think some would disagree with you and say X-Men is a big part for like them as kids and whatever. So I understand that argument, but I think that's the counter argument. Is the core box was just one set of people. It wasn't like Marvel and Defenders and whatever, or Marvel. It wasn't Avengers and Defenders and X-Men, right? It was just Avengers. So to me, it's not so far out of line that it would be just a Fantastic Four wave. That doesn't seem crazy to me. I also don't, they've never done a mixed box before. Well, no. They've never really done a mixed box before, have they? Rise of Red Skull wasn't. Guardians wasn't. Mad Titan Shadow kind of wasn't. Mad Titan Shadow, you could probably make the argument it was. Sinister Motives wasn't. I mean, the wave was mixed, so maybe that's where it comes in. So, 17 seconds chest cold? No. I'm actually So for all that you that have been around for a little while and remember, I had a tooth problem because I had a sinus pressure problem. And so my tooth was like wiggling and stuff. And it was like really bad. I was like, oh my God, my tooth's going to fall out. So I went to the dentist and he's like, I don't know, you probably cracked a root or something, whatever. But then he just gave me some Z-Pack, cleared that right out. Tooth is back to normal. Everything feels good. So I don't have a chest cold. I'm still not like 100%. I'm like a solid 97%. And 97% ain't bad. I guess. We don't need no stinking badges. I know, but I feel like people that give me monies, I just want to do something. I can't do a lot, but I could do something small. And the badges is that small thing. Then so be it. Alex, big news. I've been emailing my alma mater and the uni I'm working at, asking questions about their communications degrees. Think about going back to school. Let's go. That's what I have. I have a mass communication degree with a specialty in journalism, but it's mainly a mass communication degree. I will say, having a mass communication degree, if you decide to get it, go into public relations. There's a lot more money. It's a lot more jobs. Don't do whatever I'm doing. Well, future me in like maybe a year and a half will have beg to differ differently, but yeah. I think the F4 Fantastic... I think the Fantastic Four core box makes sense, but also this is me based on supposed leaks that didn't happen. You could totally go to the Discord channel if you want to go see those leaks. I'm not... okay. Secret time, because I don't think FFG watches the live stream, so I can get away with this. I am pretty sure my Discord is the only place where leaks are talked about. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure on that. It's the only place. Just saying. Just saying. If you want to know the leaks, they're there. It's open. You can see it. Krispy Kreme is overrated. Let's go, Link. That's why I like it. There's a place nearby that does potato donuts, which I thought would be not good, but it turns out actually great. Hey, Zom, welcome in chat. It's not bad that nearby in Maine means an hour and a half away. That's hilarious, dude. Are you, if you don't want to say, you don't have to, Zom, are you like Southern Maine or like Northern Maine? I've only been to Southern Maine. I need to get further north there. Fantastic Four is Marvel's first family and first comic. Needs respect. There you go. It's actually a public holiday here. We should have organized something together for the live stream if I cared. I appreciate it. I just think FFG can't get away with Defenders not big enough as a starting point. I agree. Etet, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Hi, fellows. Just an awful update. Canada will be getting Trickster Takeover on November 7th. At least you're getting it. I know a lot of my Canadian friends were wondering if they would even get it. So at least hopefully you get it. But that is terrible. I hope they aren't going to do the out-of-print heroes as the core set because that would lock out us veteran players. I hope it's Fantastic Four Defenders. This is why I think it's not going to be out-of-print heroes. Because if reading the next chapter article, to me, the big point of this article, right, was, hey, yes, we're having a new starting point, but it's all new, right? Because we want you to treat it as an expansion. I think that's what the next wave is going to be. Like, yes, it's a starting point, because I think they have to have a starting point. I really do. I mean, I've been saying this forever now. It feels like for months, and people kept calling me crazy. But I think they need a starting point for the new format. I think it just makes sense. So to me, design-wise, it seems pretty obvious that they want to like get rid of some old things. We talked about this a lot in the past. To me, this article just shows that this is the blueprint. Like, this is the blueprint to me, that treat it as an expansion, but it's also an entry point to the new thing. That's why I don't think it's going to be out-of-print heroes. I think those will be sold as hero packs, more so because it'll print more money. You know what I mean? If I'm thinking this from like a business mindset, slapping a new Spider-Man or a new Iron Man or whatever isn't going to help them print more money, right? I think they need to do that for the original core because they were just like, we need this game to sell. Right, we got the Marvel IP, we needed to sell, and obviously it did very, very well for them. So to me, that article just like kind of reinforces to me. At 97%, hey Chewy, can we call you D19? You can call me whatever you want, man. Well, almost anything you want. What's the best way to support you, by the way? I don't really use Twitch, more YouTube focused, LK. So if you want the easiest way, just watch videos and watch the ads. Make sure you don't use an ad blocker. Past that, Patreon's the best way. Honestly, Patreon's the best way. That is the high. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Kick is the highest revenue for me, but I know some people don't like supporting Kick, which is fine. It's still like a year or a monthly subscription of $5, but I keep 95% of it. But if you don't like that, I would suggest Patreon. I do like, people have always wanted written stuff from me. That's where it is. Like, I don't know if people know this or not, but there's like a ton of articles I have on Patreon. I'm really bad at promoting it. I can see them do it, but that's the best way to support me. If you want to support me, if not, if you don't actually want to pay real monies, which I get, just watch my videos, watch a live stream. Just let the ads run. Don't use an ad blocker. That's the best thing you can do for me. And share the videos. That's also really helpful. I can see them doing a Fantastic Four core box followed by a Fantastic Four champion box, like how Avengers core was followed by Red Skull. So if Fantastic Four comes out with some rando villains in the Doctor Doom campaign box, I can see that too. Cap, let's go. He's ready to talk about Arkham tonight. We'll talk about everything. Appreciate you over on Kick. Support me, dude. Happy my mod is here. Actually, I'm happy all my mods are here. Except I need to get YouTube mods. I need to talk to some people and see if they want to be YouTube mods. Biscuits. First thing I hear on hopping on is leaks. No, I'm just saying, mongers, we're not going to talk about leaks. I'm just saying they exist on my Discord if people would like to see them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to talk about the leaks. I'm just saying if you want them, there is a place in which they exist. So, Magic, are you going to be at PAX? I will not be at PAX, unfortunately, sadly. I do think they'll do a Fantastic Four starter. Skelly, welcome in chat. Yes, they are cool and important team, but they just aren't all that popular. I think they're going to, I think regardless, they're going to do Fantastic Four next. Mainly because, all right, throw the core box out for a second, right? Throw out the new core box. So I think for Fantastic Four, if you watch the Caleb Grace podcast that I did with him, he was kind of laying into it that they're tying things to movie releases, right? This is something that it's been like an open secret that we've all kind of known, that they tie things to releases. So that is obviously the next big movie release. That's why I think they're going to do the box regardless. Like, if people are wondering why I'm so confident that it's going to be that, is because they're tying it to movie releases. Caleb basically spelled this out in the podcast. I think that's the point of the next box being Fantastic Four. It's the new starting point for Evergreen, not technically a new core box, but it functions that way. Agree 100%, Joshy. I really like both the article, but the live stream announcement where they talked about the next chapter in Arkham Heart. I have to watch that live stream. Uni offers tuition reimbursements, but it wouldn't require much travel. Alma Mater Community College will be cheaper, but it's an hour away. Nothing wrong with community college, man. Also concerned about doing class while also working second shift. You can do it. You can do it. So when I went to Purdue, I worked full time in the newsroom, actually technically 50 hours a week, and did school. I have faith in you. I am not that smart of a human being. I lived off of a lot of energy drinks. I didn't drink coffee at the time, so it was a lot of energy drinks. I'm around the capital, which is north of the mid coast, which is a little north of southern Maine. This is, of course, relative to civilized Maine, where we have a huge portion of state that's just woods and some hill people, I think. Is it Acadia or Arcadia National Park? I want to go there. I want to go to the National Park, and I know it's like way north, and we want to do that. But I also didn't realize to drive through Maine is like a lot of hours. Maine is deceptively bigger than I think. It'll give you another standard set in dials and tokens, but will only be like 4 heroes and 3 instead of 5 and 3. Yeah. I think, again, to Joshy's point with the 4 heroes instead of 5, for those that don't know, this isn't like a leak or whatever. But for those that don't know, there was originally supposed to be 5 aspects for the original Marvel Champions. And I don't know if it was time constraint or some other issue that they didn't have a 5th aspect. That's why there's 5 heroes, because there's supposed to be 5 aspects. But there obviously is only 4, not including Pool, which is kind of like not a whatever aspect, but you know what I mean? They're not really supporting it. So they ditched that 5th aspect. So that's why I think the 4 makes sense. Oh, Magic, you were watching an ad? I will not be at PAX, to answer your previous question. How hard can YouTube modding be? They're a happy group of people. I did have on Wednesday that one guy that was a jerk. I had to ban him manually. That took me a minute because I haven't banned anyone on YouTube. I actually have, I think it's like 8 to 10 people on YouTube that truly hate me and used to comment all the time how much they hate me. And now I have my thing set up so I just ignore them. So I'm sure they're still commenting, but I have a system in here to like just ignore them. So they might be commenting how much they hate me still. I don't know. I don't see it. I like what you're saying. However, I don't really play Arkham, but if they wanted to just do another expansion for vet players, then shouldn't the campaign be kind of meaty? That's the difference with Arkham Horror and Marvel Champions. Wait. For campaign, do you mean Arkham Horror campaign should be meaty? Or Marvel Champions? Because the Arkham Horror campaign, yes, should be, but it's like kind of. I think it'll be like a small one because in the core box there wasn't one for Marvel, and I assume for Fantastic Four there would be. What channel were the leaks posted on Discord? So if you go into my Discord, I can't show my Discord. Well, maybe I can. Hold on, let me bring it up. Okay, let me make sure I don't show anything I'm not supposed to. Okay, yeah. So if you're in my Discord, nothing's showing. It's personal, right? No. Okay. So if you go to my Discord and you go to the get roles, there's a button right here that says leaks. Click that button, and then in the Marvel Champions section, this will show up. If you don't click this button, this won't show up, the leaks. So you have to go to get roles, click leaks, because I didn't want anyone to accidentally click on it. So once you click on this button, then this will show up, and then you can go check out the leaks. And Joshy's in charge of that section. So whatever he says goes. There's also pinned things at the top of leaks that like are important if you want to see things. I have the first 3 expansions of Arkham Horror, with the last one, Drowned City, being the last expansion I will get. Have enough to play till Under the Grass. Yeah. I think for me, Arkham wise, I'm going to, since we know the new core is going to just be evergreen, I'm going to wait to see what the next cycle is, because from what I'm hearing with the Drowned City is that mechanically it's a lot of fun, but the story isn't great. And I also think a part of that's because MJ is goated at storytelling. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the new normal or what. With Marvel Champions, the campaign isn't that big of a deal like it is with Arkham. Yeah. Today I learned you could fit 7.5 mains inside Texas. Let's go. I mean, timing the releases with movies gives more clout to my tin hat theory that Civil War is pushed up with the release versus what we saw with the supposed leaks. Yeah. Yeah. Josh, I don't think your tin hat theory is that much of a tin hat theory at this point. I can see an Evergreen Fantastic Four campaign box over an actual core box with counters and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still putting money on it. How do you recommend beating Fight to the Karok and Lord of the Rings LCG? All those trolls are wiping me out. You have to focus on one at a time. I don't remember it precisely well, but I remember like you have to pull them. If I remember correctly, you have to pull them early, keep your threat low so you're not like getting jumped by a bunch of them, and then like make sure you save up that you have enough damage to one-shot them. I think that's how I beat them. Like Daredevil is the worst champion, exactly. Man, you're lucky. I love to get 10 people to hate me on YouTube. Dude, the haters is what pays me. People hate watching me. Love it. I love it. I will be your YouTube mob if you want. This is where I watch you from Honorable Viking. Congratulations. You're a moderator. Thank you. Thank you for your service. You're here all the time, so I trust you. You can now have power. I don't know what power I gave you. I gave you power, though. For the new core set. Right. I think they'll still do some sort of campaign in the core set, but something small. Acadia is nice. I still consider it part of civilized Maine. If you keep driving north, you start seeing places that have no names and they're called Territory 35 or Settlement B. Okay, that sounds kind of cool, though. Like if they're saying it's like another expansion for vet players. I get what you're saying. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah. That's where it'll be interesting. If it's just 3 villains and they do like a mini, because you've done like Mojo Mania, which was a 3 villain campaign. right? So I guess that's the route that they would take, or the approach that they would take. But I get what you're saying now. Yeah. I I think it will. The problem is Fantastic Four. I'm not the biggest fan of it, so people can correct me. From my understanding, there's a lot of good villains there, so it'd be a shame if there's only 3. I think they should do 5, and you're right, LK. Have it as an expansion box that happens to have a new standard 1, let's just say, and like the counters and dials and stuff like that. Which would be, I guess, nice for me because I threw them all out since I had bought the same token. I once decided to drive the Canadian border and stopped in a town. I swear it's still 1968. I accidentally drove to Canada once. I was in Detroit and I didn't realize how close Detroit was because I never looked at a map from Canada. And I drove up and they're like, welcome to Canada. I was like, oh, I do not want to be here. So they luckily let me turn around because I was like, I don't have my passport or anything. Like I can't get back into the States. And they were very nice, typical Canadians. And they're just like, just make a U-turn. You're fine. I was like, thank God. Tiger Dunwich is the first campaign where the designers were still getting their feet wet. Carcosa is generally regarded as one of the top ones to have. Agreed. Carcosa is phenomenal. I still like Dunwich for its simplicity, but Carcosa is amazing. Gaz, what flavor of autism do you have? I do not, but thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Me being in charge means I give the power to you, the people. There you go. The 20 strong storage box is gorgeous. I love it. It's phenomenal. Beast Snow, you got 20 strong. Yeah, Beast Snow, did you actually get it? Did it show up early? Who would come in the Fantastic Four box? Obviously Doom, Galactus, but I don't know of any of the villains. Mole Man's a big one. There's another one that people keep yelling about. I don't know who. I love that D20 knows not to give me power. That's why I'm in charge of the leaks where I don't actually have power. But you do. The power. I have the power. It's like the assistant to the manager title. Yeah, but not everyone is the assistant to the manager. Also, not saying I'm looking, but YouTube won't let me block ads. So you're good there. I appreciate it. Yeah, most people put like a plugin to block the ads. There's a lot of people that do that. Like a standard 1.5. Something like that. I assume I always wondered if they would redo Shadow of the Past. That's the big thing I've always wondered. Is Link, thanks for the hydrate. If like they hate Standard of the Past or Shadow of the Past or not. Hopefully, my hope is that it's just 7 cards of Shadow of the Past. But I assume they would tweak the standard set a little bit. I'll take a title in the remote village of Kick. Fightful 4, Annihilus. I know I'm saying these things wrong. Negative Zone, Doom, Submariner, Team Up, Inhumans. So many expansion paths. Big FF fan. There's a lot of decent and great villains to pull from. LK, do you have like some off the top of your head? You give me the power of the Banhammer, almost like my favorite hero. Exactly. Don't be afraid to use it. Well, I mean, like, you know. I mean, don't go crazy like Beast Snow does and just bans everyone, but a little shorter of that. Just redeem to hydrate, but with water. This is mostly water, so. Dr. Doom is a big one. I got it. I didn't realize the big box came with a travel size box, so I have 2 travel size boxes. Yeah. I also thought the travel box came with 2 of them, and I kind of wanted a second one. Because that medium sized one is like too big for like a carry-on bag. Maybe Molecular Man or the Heralds of Galactus, like Nova and Teryx. Playing Valkyrie every day against Expert Ronin while screaming, I hate you, D20. My daily routine is start my day off right. How much better has your day become now? Also, Expert Ronin. Are you rushing? Please tell me you're rushing. It's the only proper way to do it. Another Kang for Fantastic Four, maybe? That's true. They could do another Kang. Kick, nobody lives out there. Only reason I visit on occasion when the power is out in Twitch Town. Power is out on Twitch Town a lot, unfortunately. As much as I love Twitch, there are some issues. Wait, Cat, I just saw your sub came through and it didn't go off on my thing for whatever reason. Cap, thank you for 5 months over on Kick2. I appreciate it. I just saw it, like on the back end. So my apologies. Like I said on the YouTube you made, I do hope the OG core doesn't go out of print. Those 5 heroes people won't get to play with. I think they repackage them. I think that's what's going to happen with the OG core heroes. I think they're going to resell them because they're all Spider-Man, Iron Man will sell. I think Captain Marvel would mostly sell. Black Panther would sell mostly, and She-Hulk, she'll kind of sell. Maybe y'all could swap some, buy the same tokens for the box. There you go. I didn't grab a medium-sized box. That's all right. I don't think you're missing much. I kind of regret getting the medium box. I feel that Mole Man will be a F4 villain. He just feels like the type of villain they make the mechanics around me. Yeah. I like to play a Kang that's better plays solo. Me too. And just even for multiplayer Kang, like just a Kang that doesn't take super long. Like I feel like Kang was a really good experiment for them to like branch out and whatnot, but it feels like with Kang that it just like did a little too much around. You know what I mean? Also, Alex, check my watch. I'm making you a moderator on YouTube. I know you didn't ask for the power, but you're also always here, so you deserve it. All right, Mike, She-Hulk was once a member of Fantastic Four. Maybe that's how they redo her. That's interesting. Maybe that's the first redone hero as a hero pack. Oh, I can't wait for those silhouettes. Most of them were named, but Blastar will be a Nemesis type. A Fantastic Four also has to include Silver Surfer as a hero and as a Galactus big minion. Yep. I was wondering if the organized play kits were a test market and that's how they will get repackaged heroes, or maybe they'll do like they did with Lord of the Rings and make hero expansions. Yeah, I can see that too. I would want a good She-Hulk. Yeah, me too, man. I'd almost bet my full art Hulk hero card that Galactus will be a scenario pack. Josh, you should bet it. I think Galactus will be a scenario pack too, because it will sell so much. And Joshy, if you lose it, I might have a spare one. I can't remember, but I think I do. I think they should do a bombastic Bagman for the Fantastic Four-Way. I don't know who that is, but I'm all in. Let's go. She-Hulk and Spider-Man were members of Fantastic Four. Hulk also Mr. Fix-It version. That's Spidey. So they do announce a new core set. It'll probably come out in the summer. I think spring. Wait. Does it say when the next chapter comes out for Arkham? Yeah, so it just says starting next year for the Arkham stuff. I think it'll be spring. Hi, table. You having a spare is kind of the only reason I bet it. There you go. I have to look through my old promo cards and give them away. I have like 7. Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Man core box. That'd be so nice. That'd be so nice. Ghost Rider was also a member. There you go. J-Box, welcome in chat. Hopefully you're doing well. April 2026. April 2026 for what, Cap? Oh, for Arkham. It's just the different flavors of Kool-Aid Man aspects. Yeah. Just be 6 Kool-Aid Man or 4 Kool-Aid Mans. The bombastic bag man was Spidey when he lost his costume and wore a bag. Oh yeah, I do know that one. Okay, yeah. They should just have it where you become a Fantastic Four member with a card. I can't for summer. Schmanny, my 1%er. Maybe you already talked about this, but hear me out. If it's not Fantastic Four's new core set, what heroes do you think it would be? I could see Cap and Strange in a core set, maybe Hulk too. I don't think they'll do big name heroes like that. I don't think they need to. I think it makes more sense to sell Cap and Strange's hero packs again and make me rebuy them. out of pure spite. Because I don't know. There's two ways to look at it. I think they're both valid ways. There's looking at it from the perspective of us who have most, if not all, the stuff, and we want something new, right? So you need to appease us. The other way of looking at it is, well, they have to bring new people in. That's why they're doing this whole crazy thing. Is Fantastic Four going to bring new people in? So it's one versus the other, right? So it's just, I can see it both ways. I think they're going to do it so that they treat it like a bigger expansion. Has to be spring. If you want to read Fantastic Four, check out Jonathan Hickman's run. Okay. Oh, that made me think of comics. This is more for Joshy in particular, straight to him. I finished Batman 52. I read the 52 comics. It was very good. It was very, very good. I enjoyed it greatly. Now I need to know more Batman and what I should be reading. Oh my god, I have so many dice. I ordered an extra set in the alloy. Now I have the original, extra, and the ones that came in red and the alloy. Me too. I have them all in different things. I don't even know where they all are. Are you thinking they'll redo all the same heroes from the original core or add new heroes? I think the new core will have different heroes. I think all the heroes in the core will be released different ways to make us buy them. I feel like we might get a bombastic Bagman ally at least. They'll do one big name hero. What if they make a new aspect for Fantastic Four, a cosmic? I mean, I guess they could. I think it'd be a hero pack. I don't think it'll be in the box though. Unpopular opinion. But I'm more excited about Fantastic Four villains than heroes. Me too. I was gonna say I don't think Fantastic Four would draw in that many. That's Schmandy. That's kind of like the one argument I agree with. Like, how much will that really draw in people? And that's why, again, I think it's gonna be treated like the Arkham article, where yes, it's a core box, but for us, it's an expansion. I think Daredevil and Punisher would bring in more people than Fantastic Four at this point. To be honest, I agree. I think they have a weird thought process with like Daredevil that, like, again, if you watch the MJ interview, like Daredevil was being worked on / maybe done, right? Or I'm sorry, the Defenders wave was being worked on / done. They have the files somewhere allegedly, or at least the blueprint of it. So they're just kind of sitting on it. And if they wanted to like make sense in its new wave, because that was supposed to be pretty early on, they're probably having to redo a bunch of it. Technically, Rebirth happens next. Okay, that's good to know. Because I saw the Rebirth stuff because it was like recommending that, and I didn't know if I should do that or not. I just don't think updates of out-of-print heroes is the way to go. It will be very selective. I think it would be. I think they're going to be sprinkled in the updates of out-of-print heroes. Whether it be a new standard set or give us standard 1 through 3 in the core, I think it'll be a new standard set. I think there'll be a new standard 1. Also, welcome Kai Bear if I didn't say hi. So if a new core set came out, would all the content I bought be outdated, you think? I just grabbed a bunch of stuff? Yes, 100% DEC. So I do think it's out of date, but that doesn't mean you can't use it. I think it's out of date in the sense that they're not designing around that meta anymore, but it's not that you can't play it, right? So a lot of people have asked me this. Am I going to, like, when current environment starts, am I going to just do current stuff or what? I'm mixing it all together. Like, I don't know if I'm really going to focus on current versus legacy environment. I really don't. Because to me, I have now purchased probably $800 worth of Marvel Champions. I'm not going to just not play it, right? That seems crazy to me. So I think for me personally, I'm going to kind of just mash it all together. But regardless, it will work, but it might be like a little, like, I could see them saying this is the new standard 1. So moving forward, you should use the new standard 1 with all the villains. You can use the old standard 1, but we didn't balance it that way. I think that's what they're gonna say. That's a lot of Batman. We need to know what you've read, to be honest. What you've read. To be honest, I usually recommend whatever you like with tone and creative team. So I'm not like a massive comic reader. All right. So I read what I kind of recommended. DC I just got into because Joshy kept giving me a hard time for it, I think. I don't even know why I started. So I was like, I want to do Batman because he's classic, right? I really like Harley Quinn. So there's like a 200-page Harley Quinn book I've been going through on the app. So I'm reading that, like Harleen, maybe it's called. I don't know. It's been pretty interesting. So we'll see. They could pull a Deadpool and create a hero pack for Silver Surfer with a new cosmic aspect. Ipsum, welcome to chat. I think that's like, not that it's likely, but that's more likely. Richard Corbox said Iron Man, Black Panther, which were both big names because of the movies. Spider-Man is Spider-Man, and Fast and Furious obviously doesn't have the same draw. Or rather, what have you read to give recommendations? For Marvel, I read like Thanos' storyline. I read a lot of Spider-Man. Classic and newer stuff, Black Cat stuff, Miss Marvel stuff, because she's from Jersey, represent. And then DC, I've only read the Batman 52 stuff, and I read the Killing Joke because like people are like, that's a classic, so you should read that. Matterford, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. Rebirth was their next retcon after N52, but it still has trace elements from events of 52. Okay. If the Punisher gets made, they better bring in real Marines in this kit. When Punisher's health would drop to 0, yells raw and says, "1 takes no damage his face." I hope they do Punisher. I really do. I wonder how hard it is to time release the Marvel movies and series of Marvel Champions releases. I think it gets pretty hard. Any Neil Adams, Denny O'Neill's Batman, No Man's Land storyline? Okay. Also, sorting things in current versus legacy sounds horrible to organize with all those cards. Yeah. If they do that, it might just drop, to be honest. I spent too much on this game. DEC, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. A lot of comments on my video for this one. All right, so this is the one that came out today. A lot of the comments have just been like, either they disagree that it would be Fantastic Four, which is fine, or they agree. But a lot of people, I'm sorry if I haven't liked stuff. I have to do that still. But a lot of people are just like, I'm dropping out. Like, if that's how they're gonna do things, I'm done. And I kind of get it. Even in the Arkham Reddit, people were like, meh, kind of done. I still love to see SSR Agents box, Agent Carter, Howard Stark in the 1940s. Could be a good place to bring back Captain America differently. That would be fun. Stick and Mud, welcome to chat. We should have a card that lets you eat nacho cheese spread and crackers to heal. I kind of want a new core box. I think we will get Beast, Captain America reprint, Venom, Eddie Brock, Hawkeye, Kate, and the best gal, Yelena, White Widow, Black. And for the villains, we get Doc Ock, Morbius, Carnage. I don't think a core box would be that mixed. Also, I'll tell you right now, you're not going to get Beast. The reason being is because X-Men was so hard to navigate for them. Like, X-Men was really difficult. Like, all the insider information is like the X-Men contract was like a mess to deal with. They could release a new game called Marvel Champions. It'd be re-released with legacy cards, but the Schma in front of the names would also be Schmiderman, Schmierman. Dark Cow, welcome to chat. Not really feeling the Versus box? Brother, I would love to know what it's like. I still haven't gotten it. I haven't even gotten a notification that I'm getting it yet. But I have heard such mixed things about the box. I've heard such mixed things. I have some people telling me it's the best thing since sliced bread, and I have other people telling me publicly and privately that it's just not good. I don't even know where to land on it at this point. Did you end up reading Batman Year One, Long Halloween, Dark Victory? Those are some of my favorites. No, so I have to do that. Rebirth is fine until Chip's run. What's wrong with it? Something I really want in the core box has World War Hulk as the main villain that they could redo. So Medieval, I think that's what it was, or Me Devil Matified. Welcome to chat. In Legendary, the World War Hulk box is one of my favorites. I love that box. I would love to see that from Marvel Champions. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate it, War. Hopefully you're doing well. They kind of make a trilogy of books, but they can also insert Catwoman when in Rome between Long Halloween and Dark Victory. Okay. I also highly recommend Year 1 and Long Halloween. I'm also a fan of Hush. Great Batman story. Okay. Punisher should do ricochet damage to allies. That'd be kind of awesome. I have every DC comic released from the 52 till Dawn of DC, mostly in paperback. It's my main thing I collect. To say I'm obsessed with DC Comics is true. My favorite hero is Aquaman. Love it. Are you hyped for DC Legendary? Let's go. I agree, Dark Cow, especially with the card I created up there. I try to leave positive comments when I do. To be honest, why be negative to a YouTuber just making free videos? I don't know. Some people really hate me. I say that D20 because that's my favorite from MREs, if you didn't know. Oh, okay. I did not know. I was going to invest in Arkham Horror. I made notes and looked at buyer's guide, and within 2 months of me deciding I'll start my collection soon, they did the Evergreen announcement, and this Arkham core box thing won't get me on board because I'm a completionist that needs everything. I think they really underestimate the completionist group. Beast is also an Avenger. Yeah, but is he mostly... There's a lot of... Aren't there several X-Men people that are also Avengers? Like, I guess it's what does Fox? Question mark? Doesn't Fox partially own it? Or is that Spider-Man? No, Spider-Man's partially Sony, right? I forgot how that works. But we'll see. I really like Civil War. Curious what other people aren't liking about it. I don't think people like the PvP. I've heard really mixed things about the heroes. That either they're way too powerful or just like kind of not weird. That's not the right way to phrase it. They just haven't really liked how the heroes worked. And I think a villain or two was just like way too easy or something. I have to look back at the chats. I got the WWE squash treatment by Spider-Woman versus Magneto. It kept spamming statuses so I couldn't do anything. Did you get Tiffy timed? I felt so bad for Tiffy. Not sure what folks don't like about Civil War. I know the PvP is divisive, but you can ignore it entirely. The scenarios are fun, and the heroes are surprisingly good. I ordered 2 Civil War boxes 2 weeks ago and got them last week. Let's go. Ilman, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm so on board with you with DC Legendary. Let's freaking go. There may be a video soon of Bagel Top and I talking about it. No promises, but we're discussing things. Terms. I really need to read Hush. It's in my filing cabinet of DC Comics and graphic novels. I just never sit down and read it. Good. Don't read it. Stay here. I would definitely, if I was you, into Batman, read things already wrecked limited stories. If you read the longer series, it could fall off, even though they reboot all the time now. Civil War is dope. People will always complain, so may as well do what I like. Yeah, exactly. Hey, matter for people complained about the Guardians box all the time to me, and I was just like, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. Everyone seems to be on everyone's team by now with Marvel. That's true. Fact check, true. Punisher's ability can be friendly fire. For each damage ally and hero, he gets +1 to his activation. There you go. I did the PvP at MCDC, and it's actually a lot of fun. Something cool to do occasionally. That's how I'm looking at it, is that it's not the main thing I'm looking forward to, but we'll see. I hope to get it sometime this year. Fox owned X-Men, but Fox Entertainment is now owned by Disney. Sony still has Spider-Man rights. Okay. Olympiad, welcome to chat. Thank you for explaining it. The heroes in Civil War are very rich in resources compared to Wave 9, where my boy Falcon is just struggling for his life to play a bird from his hand. Dude, the Falcon is just so... I can't do Falcon, man. I can't do it. Just to sit there and ping a damage over and over with my stupid bird. I can't do it, brother. I really enjoyed Bageltop managing to get coverage on DC Legendary before we had any solid info. Yeah. Cynic view that the current environment will be the way for them to reuse cards and actually limit design space, but I am hopeful, or otherwise I'd be out. I am going to be really curious to see. I think there's a lot of people getting out now of Marvel Champions. and it makes sense to me why they're getting out, because their collection's worth a lot. And if Marvel Champions just like declines in popularity, then you know your collection loses its value. So I get that. So I'll be very very curious to see how the current environment works. I am less of a believer than FFG is about that. The leaders in Civil War just rehash versions of cards we already have. Punisher should also be able to have like 3 or 4 restricted cards that come with a bunch of weapons to do different things. I got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Winter Soldier today. Batroc was hard for him. Yeah, that's rough for Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier was also awesome. Space. I feel like Punisher would be a crossover between War Machine and Venom or Rocket. And I posted that only to immediately go to ads. Gotta love Twitch. Gotta love those Twitch ads. It's great. Excited for that legendary video. I'm thinking of jumping in with James Bond, Game of Thrones, and or Marvel 2nd Edition. Hoping Upper Deck releases some more information soon. Henry, welcome in chat. Dude, if you think FFG is bad with information, get ready for Upper Deck, man. Bagel Top is basically your best source of information on it. I've heard the leaders are more straightforward villains like Claw. So if that's the case, I'm going to love this box. There you go. MD, welcome in chat. I now kind of really want to play Falcon with you at D20 if we ever did a game together just to irritate you and be useless. Or maybe be amazing and blow your mind. I'll be Hulk then. Most people like to have the possibility of being completionists, but most of them never pull the trigger until the FOMO kicks in and suddenly everyone is a completionist. I think that's true to a point. I think people like me, I'll take me for an example because I know me. I'm a hardcore completionist, right? I am. Whatever I get, I want all the things. And it's something I've had to get out of that mindset, and it's really, really, really tough. But even with like Marvel Champion stuff, like I'm still kicking myself for not pre-ordering Drowned City Investigators because I didn't think if I didn't pre-order I wouldn't be able to get it. So some card art is reused, but saying that the same card or work the same is just active misinformation. Yeah, speaking of DC, any more legendary news? I think Bageltop has the news. I like Falcon as a character, but he never really works in the comics with me when they involve the bird. It's a cute idea that sucks in practice. Like Red Wing is best used as recon only. Yeah. I'll be sitting there biting my tongue as you play Hulk. I'll be like, Joshy, I am going to be playing just as Hulk. I'm going to put 1 thwart on him so I can thwart 1 time with him. Is that good, Hulk? Though in all fairness, you're one of the more seasoned to understand Hulk players. I appreciate it. I like to think I understand Hulk somewhat well. Maybe a little. Introduced my lady friend to Smash Up and she loved it. Picked up Marvel and Disney expansion. We'll be playing more of that this weekend. Nice. Dude, I watched you play Hulk the other day and immediately played him. I lost, but fun-wise, I won, which is really the real winner. Just took apart Magic and Cable. Son told me to build Bucky and Shuri. I like Bucky and Shuri. I like them. I kind of want to play Shuri again soon. It's been a little while. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't have FOMO, but the fact is the market dictates I just can't get certain things, and I accept that. That's fair. Know thyself. You've been listening to me for 2 years, so you better know him. That's true. I wanted to have a full collection. I just wasn't willing to go broke over it. It sucks, but whatever. Yeah, I got it. Not spending 200 plus on 1 expansion or hero pack. That's the right move to do. Also, if anyone is missing Sinister Motives, Web Warrior Fanatics doing a giveaway. I put it in the thing, but if you haven't done it yet. Man, I really spelled Web Warrior Fanatic wrong. Alright, so he's doing his giveaway. And if you're interested, you have to fill out a form to get entered in it, but this is the video, and the form's like in the description. I could easily send you a good Batman reading order. The spin-off titles are good, but I just started the new 52. Wait, is the new 52 the same 52? Because I read Batman 52. It was good. I really liked it. Pulling off a Hulk smash, best feeling. It's so good. Completions for Marvel Champions, but have like half the Arkham content. I'm pretty happy with that. I stopped myself from buying Tidal Blades Part 2 as it would just be playing it by myself. That's fair. So, Beast Snow's gonna hate me. I didn't back Elder Scrolls, and it was really hard not to. I sat there and I looked at that chart or that cart for a long time. And because I don't play enough Elder Scrolls now, I was like, I really want it, but I'm not going to do it. And it still hurts. Still hurts. I'm back after a longer pause. Is two-handed solo still a thing? Which way do you prefer? Yeah. A lot of people still play that way. Hello there, Keith. But I play true solo. I don't mind two-handed solo. I just don't do it. I especially for live streaming, I have a hard time doing it because like I want to pay attention to you all, and then I have to do this and that. It's just too much. But I think a lot of people still play it and really enjoy it. Web Warrior's a good dude. Yeah, I love him. I own it, so I didn't enter. Yeah. If you own it, don't obviously enter. But if you don't, if you want out of print Arkham stuff, some Canadian stores will have stuff, but be warned, you pay an extra $30 due to tariffs. Oh, that's fine. Unfortunately, I have everything for Arkham, just not the investigator box for Drowned City. It's the only thing I'm missing. And that's why I just want to get that. And I do think I'm done with Arkham then. I think. I almost think Hulk should be like Drax and have rage counters that give +1 or 2 attack for 1 attack. Don't get Joshy on that topic. There's one campaign expansion. I'll say, since you mentioned it, Bagel Top did a video 2 months ago for DC Legendary based on the info of what he got from Gen Con 2025. It's the most potential info we have. Some of the cards and stuff. Okay. I got my Sinister Motos in my Mutant Genesis expansion, Cyclops, Spider, Ham, and Phoenix. Was lucky to find them. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I don't see why folks think Hulk is so bad. I made an old deck for him that rocks. Hulk isn't that bad. People just get upset because you have to discard your hand, and people like holding cards. And until he had Unshakable, it was tough to deal with like getting stunned. I play two-handed for Arkham. Much prefer true solo for Marvel. That's fair. You love DC, and you're talking about my favorite Hulk. You got good taste, my friend. Since I just got here, doing Arkham Part 2? I don't think so. Since it's evergreen, I'll wait and see what the next cycle is after it, but I don't think so. Because I don't play enough Arkham. I just want to finish out my Legacy Arkham. Like I want the one box I'm missing, and then I think I'm gonna be good. Because that's so much Arkham content that like I got enough. You know what I mean? Played my first true solo game in years the other day, and I hated it. That's fair. Oh, you mean the ability to get rage tune counters and then you can use as a resource? Nah, let's save that for a Cartoon Pig several waves later because we thought it was too strong for the time we made Hulk. Missing Hemlock Vale campaign. Hope they reprint it. Dude, I hope they do too. The Hemlock Vale campaign, I didn't mind. I kind of messed up a lot in my campaign, but Hulk is my favorite DC hero. Iron Fist, Moon Knight, Weapon X, Darkhawk. Question for Joshy. When you play Hulk, do you play with his normal ability or do you retcon his ability to be like Spider-Ham's? Marvel or autocorrect. I was going to judge you a little bit, but you know, we don't judge here that much. Yeah, have you ever all the legacy stuff? You're looking at what, 50 investigators? Yeah. And like, I'm not that like Marvel. I really like getting into the deck building. I like getting kind of crazy with things and whatnot. So with Arkham, I'm not that deep into it. Like, I like Arkham. I'm just not like super into Arkham, right? Getting the tea now. It can get weirder. Darkhawk. Nice deep cut. I love Darkhawk. I instantly printed the custom that's out there when I saw it. Nice. Yeah, I think it would have worked better if they spent if every turn spent as Hulk, he gained rage and health regen. I don't know. Kind of felt like they didn't want to make Hulk the strongest there is, which is like WTF. I know. And then they say that Hulk was too strong, and the next hero pack was Doctor Strange. I think I'm good with FFG. I'll just have to watch some of your other streams and vids. Luckily, we do other stuff too. Hopefully, they'll do the Final Girl new Kickstarter soon. I don't even know where that's at. I have not been paying attention to the Final Girl. But hopefully they do the Kickstarter for that because I need some more boxes. Bands Manifer. But you need stuff to play once the reboot takes over? Nah, brother, I'm good. Alright, Cap. Play normal ability, assuming I'm playing officially Hulk. That's all I can say. The only thing I really bump up against with Arkham is there's too many investigators and not enough campaigns. Yeah. I've always said this. My problem with Arkham is that I was stupid and I purchased a lot of things at once and I opened it all at once. So I don't know how like cards evolved over time and I just didn't like learn enough about it. That was my problem. That's why when people are like, when you could still buy all the Marvel stuff, they're like, should I open it all at once? And I was like, no. I did that for Arkham. It was the worst move I ever made. I really like Arkham, but it's a harder game to get to the table. And even with only 50% of the content, I have a few months worth of content I haven't opened yet. Sam, do you play by yourself or with other people too? Marvel Champions got me into Arkham. Now I have a full collection and practically don't play anything else. Nice. That could be some serious analysis process right there. I lament not picking up Lord of the Rings LCG over the years. Now it's like searching for hidden treasures that get this stuff. What was it? 7 years ago, I guess now, when the Nightmare packs were found by Game Center. Man, it was rough times, brother. Maybe I could theorize that Hulk had like 20 hit points and a 1-3-3 stat line, and maybe Hulk Smash cost 6 resources, but physical counted as 2, and it was straight up 10 damage with overkill without needing to exhaust attack. But these are just theories. I've never seen the original Hulk ever, if you ask me, so I'm just talking about rumors here, and I have no idea. We do a lot of winks and nods on this channel. Welcome, everyone. Back on that two-handed question, I only play True Solo because I don't have space for two-handed. That's fair. But when Shuri, Winter Soldier, and S.H.I.E.L.D. was released, I needed to go back there. Did you get all that stuff? Did you like it? I play solo a bit, but have slowly been trying to pull people into playing it with me. I have a lot of D&D friends. I've been explaining them as like D&D, but a card game, and no one has a DM. That is the best way to sell it. The dumb thing is you can't see me winking back. I can feel it in my soul. It's okay. I hope they print some mid-range 4-5 scenario campaigns for Arkham. What do you mean, like in the future? Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know if they will. They seem to really like their long stuff. Wasn't... Okay, so again, I haven't played the Drowned City, but wasn't it like a really weird campaign or something? Like, was it too much or too little or something? People are having a lot of issues with it. I kind of made a different campaign where you only start with a few heroes and have to unlock them using points you acquire to recruit other heroes, etc. You could build with cards in the hero packs you recruit. That's cool. So that's what's fun about the community and this type of stuff. And this is why it's sad to see so much stuff out of print, because there's so much interesting things people have done. For True Soul, I'd rather play Ashes anyway. I just got charged for shipping for Ashes Ascendancy. So, it's happening, chat. It's happening. Can't wait. Though, ooh, did I ever order that last pack? Certainly D20 did that, right? Certainly. Let me just check something really fast. Did I not? Shoot. I thought I did. Oh, your payment has been no, that's something else. Your order with Plaid Hat. What did I buy? Yeah, the end of Argaia. Okay, good. God. See, this is why I hang out with you, Chad, because you remind me of these things. Ash's True Soul is just bonkers good. I think Joshy is trying to say something. I just don't know what it is. You can check out his channel. Maybe he'll mention it. I made player boards, location connectors, tokens, and everything like a crazy person. I love it. I have the Drown City, but I haven't played it yet. Okay. It does something to my brain when Hulk attacks for 3, Thor hits for 2 to 3 with the hammer, and Hawkeye hits 3 with his bow. New core, great news. This is how I got my D&D group in the Marvel Champions. We play when we didn't have enough for Ascension. The group all loved it. Nice. Hawkeye clearly has a very good bow. I just got charged recently for Elder Scrolls. At least it kept under 200 for me. Well done. It must be infused with gamma radiation Norse god power. Now all but 2 of 8 own it. I have the latest Chimera. It's sweet. I need to get on the channel, but I've been kind of slacking. Did you get it from Team Covenant? Is that how you got it already? Ashes looks so good. I'm vigorously keeping my distance. So my biggest recommendation is if you're into Ashes, or you like the idea of Ashes, right? My biggest recommendation is go to Game Nerds or something like that. And if you really want to get it, start here. This is the new one that's coming out. I paid $50 like a fool for it, but I want to support Plaid Hat Games. It's $38 for this is the new course. This is a core volume 2 essentially, right? This is where Ashes is going. All the old Ashes stuff works with it if you want it to, but you don't need it. You could just start here. And this is their essentially 10-year anniversary box, but it's a new starter set. It has solo in the box. It has all the stuff you need. $38. I don't know if it's good yet. Once we get in this channel, we'll see, but I will show it off then. There's plot armor and then there's Hawkeye's bow. This is an awesome drafting website for Arkham where you draft your deck and then play with it. Fun way to play with lesser played stuff. Oh, that's interesting. I was able to keep Ashes out of reach until I found the OG core and about half the heroes at half-price books for $15. Let's go. How Hulk's cards aren't gamma trays beyond me. Like, what are we doing here? Soon for Ashes? Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for Ashes. Yeah, Team Covenant. Okay. Google Arkham Draft. Okay. You know, it'd be sweet if Orbital Elite removed 5 for 3, but 7 for all physical. Would be sweet. Got charged maybe end of November. That's fine. That's fine. What? Been thinking about getting Ashes? That's great. Yep. That's honestly the best way to do it, in my opinion. And then, because everything else is print on demand, so you never have to worry about anything going out of print. It's all print on demand, so it's a little more expensive, but it will forever exist. So you can just take your time. The Master says out of print too. I think you could still get, so the Master set, you can get all the stuff for it, but I think you have to buy it individually. Can you explain Ashes in 1 to 2 sentences? You have a hero against a villain. The villain generally is the same. The deck that the villain has can change. You're trying to destroy the villain with your hero. The mechanics for it are very, very similar in a way to Marvel Champions, that you have allies and events and stuff like that. But to me, playing Ashes is like playing chess, where chess, all the pieces are generally on the board and you can plan around it, versus Marvel Champions is a lot of randomness. Now, there is randomness in Ashes, but you know, generally speaking, what's going to happen. I know that they have to flip over this card or this card or this card. And if they're all flipped over, I know this one has to attack or this one has to attack. So you have to spend a lot of time not just planning for your turn or the next turn, but like 4 or 5 turns down the line. So it's a lot of thinking to it. But the rule set is a fraction that of Marvel Champions. And very rarely do we ever have issues with the rules. It's very, very straightforward in how it works. And there's not, like, the wording is very consistent. So there's not like weird things. You're just like, is this right or wrong? Like, I've never had that issue. I've had to look up core rules because I forget them sometimes. So it's a little weird for solo because if you're used to fighting like a villain that feels very unique, that's not quite what you're doing. Yes, the villain exists and you're trying to defeat it, but it doesn't really do much in particular. I mean, it does a little bit, but that's a whole nother thing. The deck of their cards is what's unique about them. And the deck can be interchanged with anything else. Can still get reborn decks in there? Yeah. Unmatched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will be shipping the backers in the next month or so. Let's go. I have that back too. Oh, you got Muhammad Ali versus Bruce Lee? I didn't get it yet. I didn't even get a shipping notification for it. Game nerds. God, they're the bane of my existence. Again, these are all just theories. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so if you're, man, wish I was able to back Ashes. Just buy the new Ascendancy set if you really want to. I even broke down and got the box, dude, the big one. I was thinking about it, but I have all the other boxes. I was like, whatever. Luckily, I have more than $80 a day. That's perfect. I think I have the Shadow expansion here from the OG set. Okay. Yeah, of course that. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Yep. Julian, thank you for the follow. I like my randomness, so it wouldn't be for me. That's fair. I'm sold. I have a video. If you want to watch how it's played solo. If you Google search it, I beat Rodney. Because I'm the best. I'm not full of myself at all. So that's a video of how to play to get a feeling for it. So you just have a rough idea. The only thing I'll warn you is I use buy the same tokens in it, and the villain mat is from Etsy. So that doesn't come in the box. Just FYI. Some people get mad at me for that. Truthfully, I kind of have to be thankful for Nerfed Hulk, as it gave me the right challenge of the game of how does this character work and how to try people's deck strategies and understand how to make him viable. But he's totally broken me to want to hit things a lot now when I play other heroes. They did that right. Print to play is smart. Yeah. It's brilliant. The new Ash set is fired. No pun intended. Did you hear they're working on Arkham Digital? I did not hear that. Like, okay, so is it going to be like Lord of the Rings Digital, or is it going to be like a legit Arkham Digital? Game nerds, more like lame nerds. Boom, got him. Ashes is the most freeing yet terrifying deck building options of any card game. Ashes deck building blows my mind because it's just do what you want. That's essentially how the deck building works in Ashes. It's just, yeah, do what you want. And it took me a long time to get used to that, because like the only like restriction is that you can only have what 3 copies of a card, and that you can only, for your hero based cards, if you want to use them, you can use them, or you don't have to. It's up to you. And that was really weird to me. Like, Ash's deck building is really weird. I net deck a lot. Game nerds used to be so reliable. They used to be so good. Yeah. I just got charged for the shipping for Ashes all in. So hopefully soon. Let's go. Yes. So here you go. This is the Ashes, one of the Ashes deck builder websites. This is the one I've used. Seems like a lot of the Kickstarter games are dropping during the holidays. Yeah. Though it has novels raising an eyebrow a lot to me. It's like, what are you doing? Why does this exist? And the fact that you can pick your opening hand sometimes means you could put like 5 cards in there because you know that 5 cards what you need for the opening. Yeah, so that's the other thing with Ashes that I find really unique is that your opening hand, you decide what it is. It's not randomly drawn, right? And then like mulligan, you pick it. You can't pick the same card twice is the only restriction, which is really, really cool, I think. So like you can start the game however you want. It's brilliant. I'm so glad that after Unmatched, I only have 2 crowdfunding games left outstanding. I only have a few left too. It's nice. It's real nice. It's the cool thing to me too is if you're in a PvP, you can get everything and play with your friends and things well balanced out. Yeah. Yeah, since it was essentially a PvP. I was always hesitant with Ashes because it was a PvP game that they made solo much later on, but I think they knocked solo out of the park. Now, I do think once you get solo, you need to have more things to fight because you get kind of bored quickly, but it's so good. To me, playing the hero is the interesting part. All right. Ashes resource management. Oh, so that's the other thing I'll say about Ashes too. The way you pay for cards is through dice. So you roll a bunch of dice, 10. You roll 10 dice, I should specify. And then the way it rolls, like the symbols that are on it, help pay for the cards. Now you can modify those symbols through different means, so it's not like you're stuck with that, but that's how they do it. I love this system. Deck limit like a minimum of 40, maximum for 60 for Ashes, something like that. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Simon is a dumpster fire. Bardic, welcome to chat. Hopefully doing well, man. I think I'm sub to your channel, Joshy. We both play Hulk. Let's go. The dice component really sells me on Ashes, to be honest. Maybe it's because I like the dice with my tabletop sports. I love dice. I love dice and I love cards. And I was like, oh, there's a game that uses specifically that. Okay. As I said, you have taste. Can you have an opening hand that's basically half your deck? No, it has to be 5 cards. Can't go too crazy. All right, chat, quick. Is there a certain hero and or villain I should play against tonight? What should we do tonight? What's the plan, chat? Because I don't have one. I just show up. Hope for the best. Hope people show up. Surprised Simon hasn't completely gone under yet? Give it time. I'm waiting for their stock to completely crash so I can become the chairman of the board. Firepower Venom. Falcon. Someone ban LK right now. Just kidding. Don't ban him. Tonight's playing rhymes with garbles. Oh my god. Melbourne Cup, which is Valk versus Green Goblin. Oh, yeah. Did I hear ban? Fight Mysterio. All right, chat. There's only one fair way to do this. First Democracy poll is up on YouTube. Do we do marbles? Yes, no. I'm not allowing additional votes. You only have 3 minutes to vote. Dude, this War of Mine, let's go. Let's go. I can't wait for this War of Mine. Cannot wait. CTG makes some quality components. Best in the business. Put all the heroes in a randomizer? Oh, LK. Oh, LK. We do. People love it. That's what marbles is. If you want to see a randomizer, it's marbles. Oh, God, you're all voting yes. That's my time to shine. Expert Strife has been giving my group a hard time recently. Yeah, he could be tough. Did Valkyrie need support in the past few years? There was a card or two that helped with the attack. If you want attack aggression. It's like the 3-for-7 damage card. Why'd you even let us vote on that? Because I believe in democracy. to democracy, to the republic. Sub D20 finally got some time to catch you live. Let's go, Gray. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, Cowboys fan, but don't feel like watching. I get it. Say Melbourne or Melbourne even instead of born. No, Melbourne. 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 That's how we say it in America. And that's what I'm going to say now. In America. How about Tigra versus Iron Man? I would love it. I would love to play that. That sounds like an amazing combination to play. Also Cowboys fan, but got YouTube TV versus House of Mouse. Oh yeah, YouTube TV did get House of... Dude, we were upset about that. We gotta figure out what to do with that. Though I am about to give all my money to Disney soon next week, so. pull a 180 and play Metal Gear. It is just sitting over there watching me. I forgot what the next scenario is. Did you get your Civil War yet? Nope. Didn't even get a shipping notification for it yet. So I got that going for me. We'll play Ashes. We will soon play Ashes once Ascendancy comes. F1 moving. I'm hoping they don't pull an MLS and make us pay extra for it. Novels is not a happy camper. Play. No, Lord of the Rings Wednesday. We're doing Lord of the Rings on Wednesday for sure. 100%. It'll be part of the basic fancy Apple package. Okay, good. I have that because I have Apple One. I don't know. We have a family plan that has the music and all that stuff. So if it's on that, good. All right. Yes, one. YouTube tried to come through and vote no. But yes, one. All right, chat. Let me get Steam going. Oh, what was that? That was something with... Ugh, I wanted to read that. Oh, well. Okay, so... Sad Panther, I got mine. I'll get shipping notification one day. I still haven't updated this file. Okay, this needs to calm down. We have Silk, we have Shuri, we have Falcon, and we have Winter Soldier. 61. I'm happy I'm only in Game Yards. I know. Okay, so if you are new here, Falcon didn't make the list. Oh, that's crazy. If you're new here, this is how this works. It's pretty simple. What we're gonna do is these marbles are all gonna race each other, and whoever wins is the hero I will play as. But I believe in democracy, so I will let you vote if we keep that hero or not. Okay, you're allowed one time to vote. Twitch has more democracy. I support my Twitch people, where basically they can use their channel points to vote. It's a really fun time. We also will do some legalized gambling. It's not really gambling, so don't punish me, Twitch. But they can like vote on the outcome and get more points. So anyway, you will vote. If you vote yes to keep the hero, I will keep that hero. If you vote no, then we will do this again, and whoever wins that time, I have to play as. So it's kind of, what do you want? Roll the dice. All right, chat. Did you back Vanguard? No, I did not. I love Democracy Chancellor. Just call me Chancellor Palpatine. Let's go. All right, so they're all gonna race down. Much as everyone got very angry about the accessories, what happened? All right, so Spider-Woman takes the lead, followed by Vision, Spectrum, Deadpool. All right, Spider-Woman with the lead, so we have to make it all the way through here. And let's see, Spider-Woman, Hawkeye, Vision, Spectrum, Jubilee, Witch, Gambit, Ironheart, and I can't read the rest. All right, going through the bowl. Coming down, Spectrum, Jubilee, Spider-Woman, still the lead. If you like Simbo, no. Hey, Darth, welcome to the chat. All right, so still going down. Oh, so that one that you see in the beginning that's... Oh, Kitty Pryde died. The one that's empty is right there. Is just the last time we did this. Okay, so Gambit, Psylocke is the new leaders. Vision right behind with Captain Marvel and Rogue. Uh-oh, Gambit got paused. Psylocke takes the lead. Jubilee and Hawkeye are catching up. Shuri and Storm are not far behind. Jubilee, Hawkeye, racing through with Shuri. Nebula? Question mark? No, Psylocke. Psylocke, Magic, She-Hulk, Hulk speeding through. All right, everything can get slowed down here, so. Or fall off and die, which would be also good. All right, Psylocke, Magic. I haven't played Magic in a long time. Psylocke, Magic, She-Hulk. Okay, still going through. Still going strong. Psylocke, Magic, She-Hulk, Hulk, Cable, Captain Marvel, something I can't read. Hawkeye, looks like. Psylocke, Magic. All right, we're getting... Oh, no, we're not near... Oh, we're kind of near the end. All right, Pops are going to slow everything down. She-Hulk racing through with Spider-Man. Oh, gee. Oh, Spider-Man's dead. Hulk's dead. Magic is dead. She-Hulk has taken the lead, but will get slowed down. Cable. Oh, there was Storm. Okay, She-Hulk hanging in there. Cable, Angel, Hawkeye. Oh, She-Hulk. Hawkeye. Okay. Chat, I really like Hawkeye. Hawkeye is my favorite hero to play. So I truly hope you all vote for me to keep Hawkeye. It would make me the happiest streamer in the entire world if we kept Hawkeye. Do we keep Hawkeye? YouTube poll is up. Twitch, give me a second. Where's my poll button? There we go. You have 3 minutes to vote. Test results showed that was a lie. All right, YouTube is slightly voting yes so far. Here, I can show you all what it is. YouTube voting yes so far. Twitch is going to Twitch out, and Democracy will take over. Always want to praise the Overlord. You know what? Yeah, my vote is for Hawkeye because I suck. YouTube, always your positive self. I want to change to no now. Okay. Barely winning on Hawkeye YouTube. Twitch is even. And did you vote for Boo or Boo Earns? One time I got the quiver and a generator out early with Hawkeye. It was awesome. Every other time, though, sadness. All right, so Hawkeye is dead even on Twitch and dead even on YouTube. Okay. Hawkeye Kate Bishop is needed. Yeah. There's some points going on. Yeah, Twitch is out of 19 viewers is up to 47 votes. The better Hawkeye, to be honest. I mean, no lies detected. All right, YouTube slightly positive. Twitch, there's a battle. I already spared you last time. Yeah, that's fine. You all got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. See, this is where like YouTube always thinks their votes are worthless, right? But there's right now a voting battle that's going on that's going to keep this pretty close. And that's where YouTube comes through. Because I know some people on YouTube are like, why do I even vote? What's the point? Because when it starts getting like this in Twitch, it usually gets pretty even. All right. Less than a minute left. Slightly voting. And YouTube is dead even. Slightly yes on Twitch. Still dead even. Hey, Marge, remember making out this him? Okay, still dead even. All right, poll is now ended. YouTube is even at 50-50. So 50-50. So we're doing Hawkeye. Okay, chat. Okay. So YouTube was useless. YouTube always matters. Okay. If Hawkeye, what aspect? I don't know. I'll let, if somebody wants to recommend a deck, they can. Okay. So we're doing Hawkeye. We have to do still enchant and new Loki. 53. Now we've done that one so many times. We're not doing that one. Oh, that's a fun one. Okay. YouTube always matters. I winked and I didn't get one. They sometimes matter. You said you wanted this? I was trying to trick you all. I thought that would work. All right, so same exact thing with the villains now. So villains, again, we'll vote on it. If you vote yes, we'll keep the villain against Hawkeye. If you vote no, we'll re-roll it. Just the one time. Let's go. So this is to see who Hawkeye will play. APOC 2 winning. Mansion attack. Unis, Hela, Claw, Baron. I don't know what's making noises, but that's fine. Hela. Oh, Kang. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Kang fell to his death, as he should. Sandman? Nope. Mojo gone. Mutagen formula. For the love of God. Pop. Dark Beast, Batroc, the Hood. There's still one stuck back there. Rasheed Wallace. All right, Mutagen formula, Dark Beast, the Hood. Doesn't something else want to pop through or something? All right, Dork Beast leading the way. All right, we'll see if anything overshoots. Dork Beast wins. Do we keep Dork Beast? Yes. No. 3 minutes to vote. Let's go. Let me find my Hawkeye card. Where's the trash can? Is it in here? Hawkeye. All right, Hawkeye is out on the table. All right, so Dork Beast is no from YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so far. No, it didn't work, so I'll vote yes this time. Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah, I would do that. All right, so still no on YouTube and no on Twitch so far. Oops. Got about a minute left. Hawkeye versus Hela. Oh god. I'm just happy it wasn't Kang, to be honest. I mean, I know there's still a shot, but what are the odds, right? Less than a minute left. Man, you all do not have strong opinions on this. Voting is way down. What are the odds? Never tell me the odds. Kang is so much better in multiplayer. Agreed. Not just Pogs, but Alf Pogs. Remember Alf? He's back in Pog form. All right, some more no's trickling in. It's gonna be a no, isn't it? And no for Twitch and no for YouTube. Okay, no Dork Beast. Loud and clear, chat. So what we do? Where is he? Where is he? Be gone. All right, so down to 52. Whoever wins this, I have to play as. Or play against, sorry. Yeah, Kang solo is not fun. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, this is like a very basic one. Holy cow. Okay. So Mansion Attack. Mansion attacks Ultron. Is there anything to get in the way? Oh, yeah. There's a few slow pops. Okay. Ultron, 8x1, Crossbones, Mr. Sinister, 4 Horsemen, oh, Mansion slowed down. All right, Mr. Sinister, Ultron. Hi. Oh, something exploded. Mr. Sinister taking the lead. Oh, God. Okay. Mr. Sinister still in the lead. Mansion. Bye, Sandman. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Oh, great tips. Thank you for the follow. Mr. Sinister. Mansion Attacks ain't gonna make it. Nebula gone. Okay, wait. Sentinels is now taking the lead. Actually, this is a better map than I thought it was gonna be. Sentinel. Oh, God. Okay. Ronin. Sentinels, new Loki. Ultron still hanging in there. Okay, those just got... Okay, Ultron. Mr. Sinister, 4 Horsemen. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Ultron. Okay. Ultron. All right. We have to do one mod set. Okay. Okay. Can you run the Hawk out? I know, right? All right. I don't have all the correct mod sets in here, but I don't care. 109. Whatever's the top mod set, once again, we get to vote. D20 doesn't want to play Ultron, so we're playing Ultron, baby. All right, this is for the mod set. You all know how this works by now. I think I'm missing a mod set or 2 in here, but whatever. Whatever. All right, Scientist Supreme is winning. How does this work? Same exact thing. Whoever wins, you get to vote on the mod set. Oh, okay. Okay. Acolytes takes the lead. So that's something. UFO, go take Acolytes. God. I mean, just joshing you. Okay. Something wants to slow down the Acolytes. Well, luckily, it's not a guaranteed win because this tracks back and forth. So there's a shot it misses. There's a chance. God, Acolytes is running away with this. Can still slow down. Get him. Get him. Okay, missed. Okay, Acolytes is slowing down a little. All right. See if they hit. Shoot. Okay. Do we keep Acolytes? I have no opinion of this. Can you affect it at all? I cannot. There's rumors that there's ways for Twitch too, but I don't fully understand or know how it is. All right, y'all can vote. Do we keep Acolytes? There's no I don't know option. Hey, Cap. What's happening here? We're picking the mod set. We're doing Hawkeye versus Ultron. And Acolytes is right now the mod set that people are voting on. Twitch is voting no. YouTube, yes. Yes is winning by 1 vote right now. Can we just play marbles? Sadly, that does do better than me actually playing the game, stat-wise. Also, welcome, Tim. When we voted no last time, it was funny. Kick votes no. YouTube's even. Twitch is no. Kick, no. More no votes trickling in. YouTube still even. Twitch is solidly no. Mover spray sucks and the gunk and the carpet runners. That's true. You might get advanced glider. You might get something much easier, which would also be really nice. Even on YouTube, no, still you got about a minute left, chat. Still no, still even. Yeah, looks like we're going no. Twitch, no. YouTube's even. That's all that's left. No, it is. No, it is. So we are not doing acolytes. So we'll run this again. I'm not going to take out acolytes. We'll just, if it wins, then the next one wins. Because I'm too lazy to try to find it. Last time I played Ultron, I played him with the flight mod. His attacks have overkill. It was fun. God, don't wish for such things. All right, let's go. Whoever wins this is what it's going to be. Acolytes cannot win in case it wins. Crossfire, question mark, crew? All right, going through the love tunnel. Iron Spider, question mark? I don't know why there's question marks. Doctor, thank you for using your Prime sub, dude. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. It's never the first one. It rarely is the first one wins. So Iron Spider's already taking a win. Doc, hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in chat. Black Order. I don't remember Black Order. Legions of Hydra. Okay, Black Order's still winning, but stuck. Let's go. No. Okay, Space Pirates are winning. Western, I need you to go through faster. I will take Western over Space Pirates every time. All right, let's go. Western. Western, don't fail me now. Make it in there. Make it in. I'm willing you in there. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Okay, we're playing standard. So technically Black Tom cast it. Nope. It's whoever's after standard. Standard can't win. Don't ask why it's in there. The Leaper. Okay. Space Pirates. Dead. Infinites. Dead. All right, the Leaper. Oh god, the Leaper's Batroc, right? Menagerie Medley. And the Leaper. I'll have to and choose close by now, right? Alright, they're all getting stuck. Dark Riders? God, I don't remember Dark Riders. And Menagerie. It's between the two of them. Wow, that switched back and forth. Dark Riders. Okay. I do not remember. Watch a ton of your YouTube stuff. Join tons of YouTube stuff. Forgot that Prime stuff sitting around. Figured to help you. Keep up the great work, man. Can't wait for FFG stream later in November, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. All right, so what is Dark Riders? Why do I not remember that at all? Dark Riders was from Age of Apocalypse. It's got Synapse, Hard Drive, Tusk, Gauntlet. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Okay, chat. I will now have these minions with teamwork in there now to help out Ultron. So get hyped. Teamwork makes the dream work. That it does. That it does. All right. Does anyone have a deck they want me to use? Yeah, gold is good. Oh, no, I haven't done gold. I'm sorry. I did white. White was pretty fun. Red, I lose constantly. But I like red. I just lose a lot. Okay, chat. Oh, there's Bohemian Rhapsody. We'll do that. You were talking about that before, so we'll do that. Okay, this will be fine. This will be fine. We can win. We are a good enough Marvel Champions player. We can win. Let me see the deck. Is it solo? Fine. What's the worst that'll happen? I'll lose. Okay. We need to. Tigra and Hulk as allies. Add firepower? We'll play the deck. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Tigra. Oh, wait, I skipped Hulk. Mean Swing and Skilled Strike. He only has 4 allies? That's all you need. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 0 cost and 0 cost. Okay. If you lose, you can't play with Hawkeye for 6 months. I agree to those terms. Two Mean Swing. They need a new Hawkeye before a new Black Panther. Agreed. Yeah, Mean Swing and Skilled Strike. All right, let's. I actually like that. So we'll swap out Mean Swing and Skilled Strike because it's not going to help us at all. So, what allies would you put in? What 4 allies? Chat, throw some out there. And maybe Earth's Mightiest Heroes we don't need. Why do you use black sleeves instead of clear? I will show you. So I have regular cards and promo cards, right? It's hard to tell on the camera, but the backs are slightly different colors. So promo is lighter than this one is. It's hard, like camera, you can't really see it. I mean, you can see it a little bit. Like you can see like how bright this is versus this. So I could tell what's coming up. That's the only reason. What were these cards? Oh, events. Wolverine, of course. Of course. Nick, Sunfire, and Throg. I can go with that. Sunfire, Throg, and Wolverine. It's there. And we'll add Nick in a little bit. All right. Boot camp. We need as a support. That's fine. Upgrades Bambino, combat training, hand cannon. Ugh, okay. Nah, you're fine. If you don't use the promo card, you're fine. Bambino, combat training, and hand cannon. Hand cannon, combat training, Bambino. All right, that's good. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna stress about chat. You all know me. I'm very YOLO on all this. Blade, Nick. Okay, Directive Force and Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Okay. Why not? Why not? Yeah, don't. They were easier to get back in the day. Power of Aggression. Event. What am I listening to? Support, Tower, Crew Quarters, Helicarrier, and Queen Carrier. Crew Quarter, Tower, Quinn, Helicarrier, Endurance and Shield Deputy? I'll be honest, I've never used Shield Deputy. Okay. And Endurance should be around here somewhere. Maybe not. Alright, Endurance, there we go. And I just need the doubles. Where are my doubles? One, two, three. Okay. Have you done a video recently on your storage setup? I'm thinking of using plastic ones. I would use the plastic ones. I might upgrade to them at some point soon. Oh, shield deputies for Bambino. Okay, cool. So I have those white boxes you saw. I have 5 of them, and they're basically maxed out. So I have another one somewhere, but I do like the idea of the big gray ones. I have to see if they can fit in this not calyx thing I have. I'm not getting out the villain stand today because it's already late. But you can just imagine it there. That would be great, chat. Can't wait to opening day. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be great, Bob, but that's all right. It ain't about the win, it's about the entertainment. And if you all are entertained, I have done my job. I'm excited for Purdue basketball. See how quickly they can fall out of number 1. Okay, that is that. That is that. Expert 3? No. More sturdy dials? You know, buy the same token as 5% off for using my link. Best dials in the game. Oh, this mat's very crooked. Wait, is the camera crooked? There we go. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I am having fun. I enjoy this game. Do you still use standard 1 with expert 3? There's no expert 3. There's the plug. I gotta put it in there, man. How do you think I make money on this channel? Which was US based, can be an issue with some cards, but I'll figure it out. That's fair. Asking for hero dials for Christmas? Nice. Okay. Need a better system for this, but that's okay. Let's delay the inevitable. Okay, I have no idea where Hawkeye is. There he is. I can stay in there, that's fine. Am I using dice? That's smart. Hey, Super Rider. Yeah, their stuff is expensive. I get it. I get it. All right, let me Steam Deck, no big deal. It will change your life. It's amazing. Let me run to the bathroom, chat. I'll be right back. Okay. Made your own tokens? That's awesome, dude. That's cool. Playing aggression. All right. Hope to do Kate. Me too. That'd be sweet. Colored dice is a good way of doing it too. Yeah, I think I have everything. Okay. Okay. So we have Ultron with the Dark Riders mod set. Thank you, chat. Clint Aggression. Running Synthesizoid Smackdown at PAX. Nice. I kind of wish I was going to PAX. There's just wasn't so much going on right now. Maybe next year. Next year, probably. Next year I'll be there. Okay. Okay. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. Hey, Canadian. How's it going? All right. Flip this over. When revealed, each player puts the top card face down as a drone minion. Okay. Okay. What's the worst that could happen? We lose and then go to bed. Okay. Let's draw our 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arrow, Mockingbird, Throg, which is nice. A double with Throg and Endurance. Okay, so I like the double Throg because we do have a minion in place, so I'll give it a tough status. I like the Endurance because I feel like we'll need life. Sonic Arrow I don't care about. Mockingbird's okay, but too expensive right now. Alright, we'll dump these 3. Don't throw it with a good time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Now, what are the odds that this is my bow? Some would say good. All right, let's throw away Electric Arrow. To spend 1 resource and type to search your deck and discard pile for Hawkeye's bow. Okay, thank God. All right, we're gonna put the bow in play so we get +1 attack. Find it. And we gain ranged for whatever that's worth. Let's flip up to Hawkeye. Okay. What do you sleeve your villain in counter deck? These are clear matte Dragon Shield. These are black Dragon Shield. Let's use a double to put Throg into play so we get our tough status defender. Say burns. Okay. So we could use explosive arrows now to deal 3 damage here and 3 damage here, which is something. Which I feel like we might as well, right? So let's throw away the tower. So explosive arrow, exhaust Hawkeye's bow and choose a player. I choose me, Pikachu. Deal 3 damage to the villain. Each minion engage with that player. What was it? Oh, it was Hulk. Strongest one there is. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the follow, Anthony James. Hopefully you're doing well. And then we'll exhaust, deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Okay, that's exactly what I do. So I get all my Dragon Shield through eBay. You can buy a box of them pretty decently cheap. Ever think of putting your heroes in a plastic top load? No, just because of the hero board. Nothing against it, but I have not. All right, so draw back up. 3, 4, 5. Huh. Okay. So 1 goes on to the main. This is a response. So Ultron's going to attack me. I'm going to defend with Throg because he has a tough status. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4 damage into his tough. That's fine. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place 1 threat in the main scheme or the top down as a minion. I think we put 1 threat on because I think I want to play Nick and he can remove the 2 and draw some more cards. So I think I'm going to put the threat on. And surely this won't backfire on us. It never does. Bad card is Advanced Drone Minion. So it has Guard. When it is defeated, we put a minion into play. Okay. Okay, we can deal with that. That's fine. Getting all clear Dragon Shield. Clear Classic. I like the matte because they don't fall off. So I have Clear Classic for like these. Like this is Dragon Shield Clear Classic. But like I like when there's a big pile of cards, they won't like slip and fall. That's the only reason I did matte. All right, let's dump 4 cards to play Nicholas Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll draw 3. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Expert Marksman's nice. Bambino, we can't play yet. So we're going to throw that away to get the resource generator for an arrow event. And build out, I guess. All right. Nick, we're going to have Thwart the 2 off the main. Keep that down for as long as we can. Because I want to stay in 1B for as long as humanly possible. Because 2B is not great. And then we'll deal 3 damage to the drone minion. Obviously, I wish I could knock it out, but this is life right now. Actually, wait. Oh, that's the ready of the bow. That's right. I always get that backwards in my head. Helicarrier I'm going to throw away for now. Didn't realize you get Dragon Shield on eBay. It's the best way to do it, in my opinion. But yeah, like they come in the boxes of 10. And then obviously if you buy more, it gets cheaper. But like you can sometimes get a box of 10 for like 60, 70 bucks. Which I know is a lot of money. Like I'm not like acting like that's not a lot of money. But people that pay like individual box prices of like 12, it's obviously a lot cheaper than 120. If you buy like 3 sets of them or 4 sets of them, it like can really drop the price, but you got to find it. Just keep an eye on eBay because the price fluctuates a lot. So all right, let's ready up. Drawer 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sonic Arrow or Quiver. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Queen Carrier, and Wolverine is interesting. All right, so 1 goes on the main. So, okay. Ultron's going to attack. We're going to have Nick Fury take the hit. So it's going to be 2, 3 damage to Nick. Knocks him out. That's fine. I'm going to put 1 on the main again. Won't happen here probably, but do you ever change your opinion when playing a hero on camera? I do. Yeah, I do. 1 damage here. Let me do this. Yes, I've changed my opinion on heroes for sure. Usually over time or as new cards come out or whatnot. I've never hated Hawkeye. I've just never been like great with Hawkeye. Bad card is okay. Cool. Schemes for 1. Choose either spend a fist resource or put the top card face down as a drone minion. Okay. This pops. Each player puts the top card face down on them and plays a drone minion. Okay. Things are going well. Ultra Pro Matte, a lot of people like them too. New viewer here, thanks for your videos. It really helped me figure out the fiddly bits. Dude, I appreciate it, other Dave. If you ever have questions, let me know. Or let us know in Discord or whatever. Always happy to help. Could use that 3 damage arrow now. Okay. I mean, I want to play Wolverine. That makes sense, right, chat? Do I want to do Wolverine? Wolverine usually wins me games. And I like to win. YOLO. Alright, playing Wolverine. I don't care if it's a bad move. I don't care, chat. Okay. We're going to have Throg. Thanks for the follow. Kill Panic. Welcome in chat. Alright. 2 damage to the drone minion. We placed the top card face down. That's really exciting. Makes me really happy. Wolverine. Okay. Gotta take out one of the minions. Okay, it's a double. We have to take out another minion. We have to get this down. Explosive arrows. That's what we needed. So that's cool. Okay. Just posted on YouTube. Mentioned Discord. Okay. Playing the Adam Warlock deck earlier was all about Voltron and Wolverine. A lot of fun. Nice. All right. The question is, do we want to flip down and hope we get an arrow with lots of thwarting? Right? No, I guess we take the hit for another round. You do what you like. Live plays Wolverine. I mean, I probably won't get another advance, right? I'm gonna flip down. I'm gonna flip down, chat. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. The idea is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a good idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Vibranium arrow, red double for hand cannon. Okay. Oh, it gets me overkill, which is nice. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Deck link? Yeah. We modified it slightly. All right. 1 onto here. After placing threat here, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put top card face down. We're going to put top card face down. I don't know. It feels right. Schemes for 1. Choose to either... Oh my god. Do I have an energy? Yeah, let's get rid of Vibranium Arrow. Because I really just don't want it to... That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. So schemes for 1. So it's up to 2. 2 more, right? 1, 1. So it's up to 4 out of 10. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. So everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Scheming for 1. Okay. Plus 3. So that's 4. So we're up to 8. Everything's fine. I love this game. Okay. Okay. Heal 1, then we'll start our turn. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. If you don't play live stream, how do you usually monitor villain hero HP? I have the dials for buy the same token. That's what I usually do. If you watch Sunday Morning Coffee and Games, it's that. Okay. So I have a new worry now. And I don't have a lot of thwarting. Everyone give the deck a like or a favorite? Yeah. Help out the deck people. I hate this game. No, I don't. I love the game. I love it. It's a great game. Okay. They can take out the minions. I could thwart one. Okay. If you get a chance, how do you evaluate cards in Marvel Champions? Is there a basic rubric like 2/2 for 2? So it depends on what the card is. So like for attack, the standard is always 3 for 8. So you value everything off a 3 for 8 attack, right? 3 cost, 8 damage. So then you could drop it down and say, okay, if it's going to be 2 cost, you want it to be like 5.5 damage ish, right? Then if you add like a stun or confuse for it, you got to make whatever that value is. In solo, it's worth more, whatever. Don't think they have any cards like that. What? 3 for 8 damage? Yeah, Spider-Man. So you have things like that. If it's thwarting, you want 3 for 5, right? So 3 costs, or 2 for 5 is ideal. Sorry, 2 for 5. But might drop down lower. No, 3 for 5. 3 for 5 threat removal. So it might drop down like 2 for whatever, right? You're kind of based off that. So there's certain ways I evaluate off of that. The new way they're going to do things is going to change all that though. Okay, let's flip up. We want to play Blade. We're gonna dump a double for hand cannon. Okay. Everyone thwarts for 1. Hulk is the strongest one there is. Fact check, true. Okay. Let's do... Dealing damage. Wait, no. Okay, we're going to have Wolverine thwart. Ugh. Ugh. Down to 7. Blade is going to attack for 2. We'll throw away a wild to count as a fist. So he attacks, knocks out this. It's the one I needed. And then we can overkill damage, which might be good. Second hand came in more interesting. Gotcha. All right, so we'll do a basic attack of 3. We'll use hand cannon. So it's 3, 4, 5. It's going to overkill. So that'll deal... This takes 1, so that deals 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Directed force, that's fine. Okay. And then we'll ready up. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, ally good. Vibranium arrow might be good. Might be good. Tigra for getting stuff might be good. And the arrow we could possibly use with that. Okay. Okay, so this goes up by 1. We have to put a card in play. The reason being is because we don't want that to pop. Ultron's going to attack. Throg's going to take the hit. So it's going to be 2 plus nothing. Knocks out Throg. Place 1 threat in the main scheme. Now we'll put a drone minion. Now we're going to put 1 on here. I'm going to take 1 damage from this. Luck. I mean, there's no more advances. Ultron heals 2 for each drone minion in play. Engage with you. So it's 1, so he heals 2. 1, 2. Play a shield deputy? Yeah. The problem is I can't. Because I'm not flipped down. Oh, Wolverine heals 1. So we're probably going to have to get rid of it, unfortunately. So let's do a double and shield deputy to play Tigra. We can have Tigra knock out the minion and heal herself, which is nice. And thwart with Wolverine and myself. Alright, so Tigra will deal 2 damage, knocking this out. She would take a consequential, but after she attacks and defeats a minion, that's fine. Heal 1 damage from her, so she's back down to 0. We can't use Blade because we don't have a fist. Wolverine is my designated thwarter. Brings that down to 8. I think I'm going to thwart another one, bring it down to 7. Then we can use Expert Marksman and throw away Sunfire to play the arrow. And use the exhaust the bow. Deals 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brings it down to 3. And then ready up. 1. We get an encounter card because our deck ran out. I kind of have to be ready if we have to make it like a crazy push. So we actually got some attack lined up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big money, big money, big money. Throg. Oh, Cable Arrow is good. An Electric Arrow is actually good too. Okay. 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 This goes up by 1. We're going to put a face down card because we don't want to put 2 on there because we don't want it to pop. So that's fine. Ultron's going to attack us. You all know me. I play risky. So we're going to take the hit. Low money. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put another minion in play. What do you have? 3 life? Man, what's 2 more damage? No, because I can get hit by 1. All right, we'll have Blade take 1 of the hits. I'll take the other hit. Because there is a card that will give us 1 damage to like everything, right? Which the arrows can be played regardless? Me too. Okay. After it attacks you, okay, Gauntlet we'll have to worry about in a little bit. Drone Factory. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck face down and engage them as a drone minion. Place 1 threat here for each drone minion in play. Cool. So, this starts off with 4, 5, 6, 7 on this. Okay. Okay. We already didn't have a lot of thwarting ability. So now we got 7 on there as well. We can use Cable Arrow to remove 3 off of here. But I don't know if that helps us. Oh, Wolverine heals 1. Electric Arrow can at least stun Ultron. Throg would get a tough, though. We can do 5 damage with the hand cannon and take out Gauntlet. What's he got? 3 life? Oh, sorry. This is like in a weird spot. Okay. We would stun next Ultron when he comes in. Well, he comes in stunned. That would be bad. All right, I think we let Ultron go for now. Like, don't hit him. We can hand cannon Gauntlet with Hawkeye, knock him out. Tiger can take out another one. Wolverine can remove a threat. Oh no, we can use Cable Arrow. I think we actually ignore Drone Factory. I know. Thank God we put allies in here. Okay. I think we hold on to Electric Arrow. And then we can play Throg still. Okay. No, we can't play Throg. All right, let's use the bow and expert marksman to play Cable Arrow to remove 3 threat off of here. So that's 765. Get that down a little bit. I can't play Throg unless I remove Blade, which I don't think is worth it. Maybe it is. All right, let's do 3 and hand cannon, 5 to take out Gauntlet. It would overkill, but there's nothing else to overkill on, so that's fine. I think we play Throg and remove Blade, which stinks, but it gets us a free block with Ultron. And then to hopefully stun him next round. Tiger is going to knock out one of the minions. Excuse me. Which was Mockingbird. She takes a consequential, heals back up 1. Wolverine is going to take out another minion. Okay. That's at 5. If we flip down, it's going to 7, 8. Oh, it's definitely going to pop. We're gonna throw away 2 to get rid of Blade. Put Throg into play. Now Throg comes in with tough. We could use him as a glorified blocker right now. We could. That is an option in which we have. Or we don't. The other thought process is we flip down and let the main scheme pop. All right, so this is going to go up to 7. That's going to be 8. Let's just say it advances. It's going to come in. We get basically 3 activations to deal 22 damage. It's not impossible. Because we can do 5, 6, 7, 8, basically 9, 10. Because I don't want to take ping damage. Because I only have 2 life. Throg can still block Ultron. Like, so if I do Throg 2 damage here, it could still block Ultron, which is somewhat of a waste, but whatever. At least we only get 1 minion in play versus the 2. Or we flip down. Yeah, but Throg thwarting gets us down to 4, right? So this will be at 6 because of this. Then we have to put another drone minion. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably going to pop. Versus definitely pop. So there's 2 ways to look at it. So we could do up to 7. Put this so it's up to 9. So we definitely pop it. Well, then we have to push like crazy. Or we just have Tiger block something. All right, we're gonna go with my gut. We're gonna take off the tough and knock out the drone minion. We're gonna ready up. We're gonna hold on to electric arrow because the thought is we can stun Ultron when we flip him, and maybe that gives us like another round to like do something. Three, 4, 5. Okay. That is a weird hand. The endurance could be good for us though. Okay. This goes up by 2, so we're up to 7. I am going to not put a drone minion down and put it up to 9. Hey, Gray, take care. Are we losing? We're working on losing. So we're putting 2 onto this. Throg is going to take the block, so it's going to be 2, 3 damage, knocks out Throg. Okay. We could either force pop this or put 1 minion into play, which is going to deal 1 damage to us, and yeah, we're going to do that. We'll put the 1 minion into play. The minion comes into play, so that's the minion set. They're going to deal 1 damage. We're going to have Tigra block this, unfortunately. Bad card is Synapse. After it attacks you, you are confused. Joke's on you. Okay. Okay. Wolverine heals 1. I was going to do endurance, but I could do electric arrow instead, which is what we might do. All right, let's do a double to play Sunfire. And then let's do the bow with the marksman and throw away Bambino to do electric arrow. Deal 3 damage to enemy. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to stun that enemy. Puts next Ultron into play. But he is stunned for a round. Comes in with 22. Trust me, this will be good. It'll be great. 22. Okay. Let's then use our hand cannon again for overkill. So it's going to take away this. So it's going to be 5 total on this one. So it deals 2 damage on the Ultron. 1, 2. Then Sunfire can take away this one. Yeah. Sunfire can take away that one. Which is Hulk again. Okay. We have 2 life left. Sounds perfect. There's no reason to thwart because it's just going to pop anyway. We'll have Wolverine chill for 1 round and we'll ready up. This is a good chat. We're a good spot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hulk does not want to be in this game. Explosive arrow. Cable arrow, which is useless. Helicarrier, which is useless. It's a terrible hand. Okay, so this pops. Each player reveals the top card as a minion. Play Cable, I know, right? Okay. He is stunned, so he doesn't do anything. They're going to attack 1. I'm going to take this hit. For the love of God, don't backfire him. I swear to God, this is a 1 damage card. I swear if that's how I lose, I'm going to lose my mind. Each drone minion gets +1/+1. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, chat. I don't even care. Wolverine heals 1. What's he got? 20 life? Okay. Okay. We'll throw away a cable arrow because it's useless for us right now. Marksman might work out. Let's do Tigra is going to knock out the drone minion. Ah, it's a vibranium arrow. We needed that one. Actually, wait. No. No, yeah, that's the best play. No, wait. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that, chat. I forgot how the game works. Don't judge me. Okay, we do explosive arrow. That's what we actually do. So we exhaust the bow. We use a marksman. Deal 3 damage to each minion and the enemy. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we exhaust to deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We can use Earth's Mightiest Heroes to exhaust Tigra to ready up another Avenger. We could deal 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. Wolverine is going to deal 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to throw a Helicarrier because it's useless. Okay. We have 1 life. If we don't take the 1 ping damage, we're okay. Famous last words. We ready up. We just need to like exist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we need to exist and we need a attack card. Electric Arrow. Good. Okay. Electric Arrow we can make work. Because we have 6, possibly 7, 8. Electric Arrow gives us 3 more. Okay. We just need to survive. Actually, no, that's not going to work. Because he's going to put in an extra 1. Shoot. No, wait, this still might work. Okay. This goes up by 2. Force Interrupt. When Ultron attacks you, place the top card down and he gets +1 for that attack. Okay. He's going to attack. We're going to have Sunfire take this hit. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocks out Sunfire. Sunfire's gone. They're going to deal 1 damage, or 2 damage actually to Tigra. Knock her out because of the thing. Don't ping a damage. Don't ping a damage. Okay. One reveal. Discard. Okay, wait. So this comes in with 3. Each Dark Riders gets a toughness. We're going to reveal discard cards from the encounter deck until a Dark Riders minion is discarded and reveal it. No. Okay, reveal it. After they attack you. Okay, that's fine. Six. Now we win, Rocky win. Oh, D20 is so okay at this game. So, Wolverine valiantly knocks himself out. No one has guard, right? No. 1, 2, 3. Brings down to 5. Wolverine is no more. We deal 3. Play Cable Arrow or just Cable? Oh, the only person that can play Cable Arrow is Hawkeye. 1, 2, 3. Exhaust both marksmans and our bow. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Also, I should have done a little bit better. I should have thrown away these 3 cards to play Boot Camp, and that would have been 1 more damage from Wolverine. Holy cow. I mean, who said Hawkeye isn't good, right? Jeez. That was... I mean, we lose the next round. Also, he comes in with tough. We lose the next round for sure. Because they mad damage. But God, that was tight. Hawkeye did great. Best I could ever hope. Hawkeye's the new Valk, basically.
Now this is pod racing.
This is pod racing. Wait, what? We won. We won. Somehow, we pulled victory from the jaws of defeat. Because again, there's no world in which I survived the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was my next 5 cards? Oh, the Vibranium Arrow with a double, which would have been nice. Directed Force, which would have been nice too. Whew. So easy. I get why you all like him so much now. Thank Thanks for the hydrate. Redeeming the pod racing. That was tough. It would have been nice to have more thwartability, but, you know. Not a single guard drone. I know, right? They just sat around and waited. Nothing had guard, right? No. We did the one time and that's it. Ultron's fine. I like Ultron's scenario. I love Ultron. I think he's great. He was one of the best core things they could have done. God, that was a rough scenario. But yeah, big fan. What was this card? This was a double? Yeah. Yep. Feels good sometimes, chat. Sometimes. Feels good. When you're like, no, I am good at this game. I'm at least adequate. Not even his card art. He had so many opportunities, he just kept choosing not to. He just wanted to be a minion the whole time. I get it. I'm still trying out Claw, and Ultron looks cool. Claw is fun. I really enjoy Claw. I think he's well designed. Whenever we get the new heroes, that's what we always test on. So yeah, highly recommend. Turn off those lights that are super hot. Oh. Now Maria Hill versus Infinity. Maybe one day if it all works out that way. But not today. I just can't believe we called half. Oh, Shadow of the Past was on the bottom. Wouldn't Maria Hill just like destroy Loki Infinity Gauntlet? Doesn't she just destroy everything? Isn't that her gimmick? I live in Canada and this game is nowhere to be found. I had to scour half the country to get the sets I did. Shame is such an issue. Yeah. It is a shame how hard it is for people to get things right now. I feel for you. Especially Canada. Canada has it really rough right now. Like really rough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Still no takeover? Yay. Love this game. Side missions in Age of Apocalypse have been interesting. I don't think I've ever done the Age of Apocalypse scenario yet. Or, I'm sorry, campaign yet. Hill and her ships are pretty fun. They stay in alter ego. Yeah. It's the best way to play her. Don't worry, Canadian, one day you'll get it. What does elite mean as a minion? It's usually like certain things can't be done to elite minions. That's really kind of it. At least as of now. So you could get a lot of cards that have attachments that'd be like attached to someone that's not an elite minion. The original plan for AOA side missions seemed great. And what ended up in the box, yeah. Didn't like Caleb have a whole like separate thing he wanted to do? In Canada, I'm sorry. It'll be out of print before Canada gets it. Sadly true. Oh, poor Canada. One day you guys will get to play the game. Oh, these cards are all mixed up. Shoot. Canada had to order from the States to get Civil War. Hey, I ordered from the States too, and I still haven't gotten it, and I live in the States. So, kind of get that. That's right, the whole dice idea. I have to go find that podcast and listen to it so I can hear exactly what the plan was. Already largely has stock in several regions already, and Canada doesn't have it either. Yeah. So like Game Nerds has told me that they're getting their stock like allegedly this week. Allegedly. We'll see. I'm half expecting to be like, oh, we didn't get enough stock and we don't like D20 woodworking, so I'm not gonna get it to him. A bunch of Arkham Horror. I've only played the campaign mode once in this game, and now I have a bunch of Arkham Horror, so I don't think I will. Yeah. Once you kind of go Arkham Horror, the campaigns just kind of are lackluster compared to that. I feel like there's winning hand. Okay. Where's my aggression? Yeah, I have to go back and listen to it. One day. One day we'll get there. Just not today. Now you guys get the most exciting part. Me cleaning up the game. That's the only like quote unquote bad thing playing on stream in setting up these decks. Like on here is just I spend more time setting up and putting away than anything else. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that's what it is. It's a good thing you're on vacation next week because high school football playoffs start next week. I would say I'm sad to be on vacation, but I need some time off at work. I'm one of those like people that never takes vacation unless it's like legit. Like people that are smart will take vacation from their work when they just need like some time off, right? You know, doing it the correct way. And for whatever reason, I just have like a mental block of doing that because I don't know what I would do with my day. So instead, I just work. It's great for my boss. My boss loves it, but not me as a person. 2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't want to count those first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. For those that are wondering why I'm counting all the time, is because I usually, like a lot of people lose cards. That's how I don't lose cards. Tastes so much better after dealing with the high school tornado, and then in January it's the boat and RV show. Local trout, welcome to chat. Hope they're doing well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My parents might be at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or my mom, I should say, be at that. They go to a lot of RV shows. They greatly enjoy them. You just finished scenario? Yes. Yeah, we did Hawkeye versus Ultron and somehow won. Oh, God. Last time I tried to schedule a vacation, my work rejected the request, and now I just call it sick a few times and create my own. Yeah. I've done that. Where I've just been like, I'm sick. Because I feel like if I say I'm sick, then it's more legit. Because I'm just sick of work. Does that count? I think it should. I've been fortunate because like work has never like recently work has so our office downsized a lot. So we used to have like 5 people in editorial. Now we're down to the last 2, myself and my boss. So she would lose her mind if she lost me. So she like lets me just do whatever I want. But I'm one of those suckers that like works. Unlike the other people. Hence why they no longer work here. So good, I guess. Toys for Tots donation box arrived today. Now's my time to shine and donate Jaws of the Lion. Smart move. Smart man. I sold that thing so fast. I think I played through the entire, no, not even the entire campaign. I think I played through like 50% of the campaign ish. And then I sold it. I was like, this is not for me. It's better than regular Gloomhaven in the sense of like setting everything up and getting it all going and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, still just rough. All right, chat. I gotta go to sleep. So, solid 3 hours. I will be live again on Wednesday, and we're going to be doing Lord of the Rings, because I think we have to finish. I think we're almost done with the campaign from the first set. We're doing Nightmare stuff. So we'll do Lord of the Rings on Wednesday. I don't think Novels and I are streaming Friday because we have to leave early Saturday, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see. But yeah, so Wednesday, 8:15 Eastern time, we'll start. Make sure you hang out on Discord if you haven't yet. But yeah, we'll do Lord of the Rings, hang out for a bit, and then finish that. Because I think we're almost done. Excuse me, I have to double check. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish that up. And then yeah, we'll see Friday. I don't think so, but I'll know Wednesday for sure. And then yeah, next week I'm gone. But I'll be back the following week. And we'll see what we do then. Not 100% sure yet. So anyway, really appreciate the subs. Appreciate everyone that stopped by and hung out. Appreciate the subs on Twitch and Kick. So thank you all very much for the support. It does mean a lot. So thank you. Check out the Patreon. Check out the Discord. All that fun stuff. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Appreciate you all. See you all next time. Take care.